Hello and welcome back to another episode here on the Minesomnia server. My name is Scorpios and I'm very excited to bring you this video because today I'm going to show you my base here on the Minesomnia server, which I have been working on for the past month or so. But before I get started, I'm going to hop over to the shopping district and show you guys some of the new things that have been added. And by the way, it looks like someone has gifted us a diamond block here right next to my nether portal. Thank you so much. And with that said, let's hop over to the shopping district. And by the way, I just wanted to say thank you for all of you who have shown support for this series. You guys are truly amazing. And over the past few weeks, a few new members have joined the server as well. And we now have a lot of very creative people playing on this server. And I just cannot wait to see how the rest of this season unfolds. We also have a community Discord server. And once again, I'll be providing a link down below. And with that said, it looks like we're already at the shopping district. So I'm going to hop over and I'll see you guys on the other side of this portal. So I am here in the shopping district and I wanted to check out Ailin's shop over here. Ooh, I like the architecture here. I like the texturing that he has done on the roof. And over here, it looks like Ailin has put quite a bit of diamonds around here. That is a lot of diamonds. That is pretty awesome. So I have heard that there's a minigame going on in this shop, and I believe it's right in front of me, right here. So let's read the description first. So basically, you pay 1 diamond block to select 1 shulker box, and I think these shulker boxes have random loots in them, or at least they're supposed to. Looks like Ailin's right here. Hey Ailin, it looks like a couple of people have already placed down their diamond blocks here already. So I need to pick 1 shulker box, but I'm not quite sure which one to pick. I think I will pick this one in the back. And let's see what is in there. That is a ripoff. Well, that did not turn out the way I hoped. So I also wanted to come over here because I heard that there are ender chests for sale. So it looks like it's 2 diamonds per stack. That is a little expensive. Think I will buy 1 stack like this, just because I do need some ender chests in my base and in my shop. And over here, there is another shop that I wanted to check out. And this is by one of the newest member of the server, Lowres. And it seems like he is just working on this shop right now. But the architecture on this shop is fantastic. I really like the way that the roof is done. This is the kind of texturing that is just really hard for me. But it's really awesome to see it coming together like this. So it looks to me like this shop is going to be a terracotta shop. I don't think I'm supposed to go inside, but this is a brilliant idea because I am in need of a lot of terracotta. So of course I'll be coming back to this area when the shop is open. Well, that was a fun shopping trip, and as you can see behind me, I'm now back at my base, and I'm very excited to finally give you a proper tour of this place. Obviously, I built this entire thing in survival Minecraft, which is why it took a little bit of time. And this particular building that you're looking at right now is basically where I will be living for the rest of this season. And what you're looking at right now is the front entrance of this house. But if you come over to the side, you can see that I've selected a slightly different build style. So as you can see, this isn't strictly based on any building that you can see in real life. But my idea here is very simple. I would very much like the buildings in my base to look a little different when you look at them from different angles. And I think that is a good way to make sure that I don't get bored with how my base looks. And if you come over to this side of this house, you can also see a nice chimney. That looks very cozy. I like that. And I think that is about it for this part of the tour. And now let's check out the inside of this house. So you're coming through the main door here. And by the way, I've set up a workstation here and some barrels over here for storage. And if you come through the main door here, we have a little bit of an entrance area. There really isn't too much going on here, since the build palette here is pretty simple. It's just some stone slabs and some wood planks. And if you come here through this door, this is my bedroom. It is a little embarrassing to show work in progress, But I thought, why not, since you guys might be interested in seeing what's behind these doors. We have a little bit of a storage area planned out behind this door, which is also under construction. So those are the 2 rooms we have here on the first floor. And now let's go see what is upstairs. So as you can see here, we have a spiral staircase. I feel like the staircase is still missing something, but I'm not quite sure. And I'll definitely come back here to make changes to this place once in a while. And if you come over here, there's a window that I put together to sort of resemble one of those really old windows that you might see on medieval buildings. After experimenting with different combinations of different blocks, I ended up choosing this specific design because I think it best conveys what it's supposed to be. So as you can see, just this one little detail took me quite a bit of time to figure out. And if you take a look up here, we also have this ceiling which I put together. This might be a little over the top, but I had so much fun putting this thing together. And let me come down here. Ouch. I just wanted to take a close look at the columns here. And check this out. I am really happy with how these columns turn out. And if you look at the ceiling from a different angle, you can also see the different layers of wooden support structures that we have put in there. And behind the top layer of wooden beams up there, I have also put down some light source. And over here, we do have one room planned out for the second floor of this building, which, much like the other rooms in this house, is still under construction. And in fact, there's a skeleton here, so I'm going to close the door. Well, I did not think I was going to be attacked in my own base. So I guess that's it for this part of the tour. I do have plans to work on this room and turn it into a library. And I will definitely be showing you guys how these rooms look like once the construction is complete. So that is just about all I have to show you for this house tour. Looking awesome, if I do say so myself. So with that said, let's go back outside and talk a little bit about my plans for this area. So as you can see, we have a lot of flat land in front of us. There used to be mountains and a huge lake in this area. But over the past few weeks, I have removed all of those. And this way we have a blank canvas to fit in many more buildings in this area, such as the building that you're seeing behind me. And as you can imagine, it took quite a bit of time to get this area ready. But in the end, it was all worth it, because if you check underneath these carpets, you can see that I placed down jack-o'-lanterns throughout this area. And of course, this is to prevent mobs from spawning. And this way, I don't have to put down torches in this area. So as you can see here, we have light source throughout this place. And the light source stops right in front of the dense forest covering this area. And right now, I just have one more thing to work on in this place to get it fully ready. So as you can see, this place still pretty much looks like a big patch of green color, which is okay, but it does become a bit of an eyesore after a while. And another problem we have here is that there are multiple biomes in this area. So for example, right now we're looking at a border between the dark oak forest biome and the plains biome. And the color contrast here is very obvious, which if you look from a distance, it just looks very patchy. But here I'm going to show you my solution for this problem. So basically, if you come over here and if you put down 4 spruce saplings, exactly like this, and if you apply bone meal, we now have a giant spruce tree. And if you look down here, you will notice that these brown puzzle blocks naturally generates around this particular type of spruce tree. And of course, all I have to do is to chop down these trees and clear this area once again. And that is exactly how I'm going to transform this place. So I'm going to jump into a time lapse and let's go. And once again, I cleared out all of the trees in this area, and oh my goodness, was that a grind. But the good news is that with the addition of puzzle blocks, this area now looks much more natural, which is great. And if you come over here, this is how much spruce logs I have gathered just from this little project alone. And we also got a lot of saplings here as well. So that is pretty great. I will definitely find a good use for all of these materials. But there is one more thing that I need to do to finish my work here. So as you can see, there are still patches of green color left around here. So for this step, I'm going to manually remove all of the grass blocks and place down these coarse dirt blocks, just like what I'm doing here. But of course, I'm going to do it throughout this area, so it's going to take a little bit of time. So I'm going to start working on this right now, and I'll be right back. So after putting down tons of coarse dirt blocks, I now have something to show you guys. And check this out. We have successfully removed most of the green grass blocks around here. I like how the ground looks right now. And of course, if you come over here, we still have some grass blocks left over, but as my base expands, I'll probably continue to work on this area down the road. But as you can see, we do have a lot of empty space to work with. This way, we can fit in a lot of buildings, streets, things like that, and probably some mini games as well, to attract people to spend time in our base. And of course, that means we have a lot of building to do in this season, and in that regard, we actually still have a lot of work to do in this base. And that has to do with what is in this corner here, which I'm about to show you. So as you can imagine, in order to support a massive building project, we are going to need an awesome storage system, which is exactly what I have over here. So in order to show you my progress so far on my storage building, I'm going to take out my elytra and some rockets. Let's fly around and see what is going on here. So as you can see, I have clearly labeled this building. Right now, the inside of this storage building is not complete. But as you can see, this is going to be a massive project. And in between videos, I'll be working on finishing this building because having an organized storage space is going to be awesome. And if we come up closer, we can see that the brick walls here is only 1 block thick, but somehow I managed to fit all of the ladders in there. But I did want to make sure that this building looks nice, since it will be a visible part of our base. And I was not joking when I said that the inside of the storage space is not ready, because if we come up over here, you will see that the inside of this place is completely empty. It is completely mob-proof because of all of the half slabs underneath me. But as you can see, we have a lot of space to fit in a lot of construction materials. But that is something that I'll complete in a future episode because we are running out of time for this video. So that is all I have prepared for you guys for this video. I hope you enjoyed this quick tour of my base, and if you did enjoy it, please leave a like. I am very excited for all of the building projects that I'll be working on in this place, and once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.